guys, this is Starcraft and we're witnessing a nice series of games today. KCM 2023 Season 3 Week 1. This is going to be set 6, the potential ultimate set being played between Bisu and Queen on the map Retro. Bisu is on fire with 5 wins. He's on his way to his possibly the first all kill in his entire KCM career, or the entire Protoss KCM career. I mean, we see Mini doing all kills a lot in daily pro leagues, but in KCM, I'm not so sure because Protoss usually suck balls against two races. Usually, he's a lot better. Protoss player is a lot better against a single race, like a player like Mini or maybe Bass could be really good against I don't know who's okay. I guess Snow is good against Terran. Yeah, so Snow could defeat like a lot of Terran players, but when he plays against Zerg, he will lose or something like that. Bisu is good against Zerg, but against Terran, sometimes he's gonna lose or something like that. Yeah, but anyways, nice probe scouting pattern there. Checking out the 12 o'clock position, sees nothing, and it's gonna head right to the middle. It's gonna try to meet this Overlord in the middle, and if it sees the Overlord coming from the left side, it's gonna turn around right away. Whereas Queen would still have no idea. Queen would know that his enemy is located at the top side, but he won't know if it's top left or top right. The Overlord turns around. Oh my god. Alright, looks like one of the players revealed himself a little bit here. 12 hatch being planted down by Queen, right? No! 9 Zerglings, excuse me, 9 Fu and 9 and Zerglings are coming out against, what is this, the Gateway first by Bisu. But Queen doesn't know his enemy is located at the top left or top right. It could be either. The probe will have to have a block here, and it sees the Zerglings moving out. Bisu's got a single Zealot. He will need to make something there. I'm not so sure Bisu can make a Nexus right now. He's trying to save money for a Nexus. Yeah, he's gonna try to make a Nexus. What is he doing? He sends the probe out, but he's sending the probe back. The second Zealot is gonna come down, and one Zealot and one probe will block the ram, while the other Zealot is gonna try to attack. He's gonna try to take the first hit against somebody, and yeah, he's gonna have to hold his ground now. When the Zergling is gonna dance around a little bit, Bisu is gonna be in a little bit of pressure here. That's Gateway is gonna start to take some hit. I'm not so sure if Bisu can hold for that long with his Gateway. Great surround! Oh my god, but we have more Zella popping out. And yeah, Bisu is, I guess, surviving for the time being. Alright, looks like the Zealot are gonna block the ram once again, and Bisu is ready to take his Nexus. That was a beautiful defense by Bisu. Queen is reluctant to invest more into Zerglings. He's made more Zerglings, but I don't know if Zergling's speed is on the way or not. Possibly on the way. And Bisu is gonna go for the counter attack, but that leaves the room open for 4 Zerglings to come through. Bisu is scrambling to get back, but he's already blocking his opening with a single Zealot and a single probe. So that's good. He needs to not waste any more shield out of that Gateway, because it might have a kind of a waterfall effect, the butterfly effect, that leads into bad situation in the mid and late games. We have this probe still scouting around, but he's not able to see anything, and a huge investment into Zerglings. Where are the cannons? The cannons need to go up now. But yeah, I guess Bisu sees that his enemy's gone for more Zerglings. I don't know, man. Is this an overcommitment into Zerglings or not? Bisu is not yet investing into cannon. He's waiting until the last possible moment to make the cannon. And I kind of understand his ability to be patient here, but sometimes you just need to invest, man. Alright, maybe he sees that, okay, you don't have Zergling speed, and the only Zerglings I see are the one in the front, so I'm gonna be free to just make a single cannon. That's all. And behind this, we are seeing what do we have here? 3 hatch, and lacking up. The core has just completed, so Bisu's gonna make his Stargate. So now these Zealots might get surrounded because Zergling speed might be kicking in so and so. Bisu's being very careful, and so does Queen. The Spire is coming up. The Spire timing is about the same timing as the Corsair. Usually when the Spire and the Corsairs are on the same timing, is it gonna be the Stargate that completes first? I don't know. I'm not so sure. But anyways, 5 Zerglings are running across the map here. What does Queen have in terms of defense? He won't have Mutualist in time to defend, so he's not gonna have to fight with the low ground here. The Zergling Speed just kicks in. He gets on the high ground. I don't like that decision though, because that's allowed the Xehanort to bump up together and create this kind of wall here, and goes in and do a harassment. He's gonna hide behind this and forces the drones to run out, and that might give the Zerglings an opportunity to go for the attack on the other two Zealots and on the Ram, I think. Anyways, Bisu's moving out with more Zealots on the other side. Zealot is gonna, oh my god, looks like we have some crazy dance movement by both of the players here. 5 Zealots against a lot of Zerglings, and now the Zealots start to chip away at the hatchery. Bisu is microing hard. He needs to be careful though. It's gonna be time for him to go and hide in the back, I think. Yeah, he's gonna be hiding in the back here. But the spy has just completed, so we're gonna be seeing some Mutualists coming through, and now we have a kind of engagement. Great surround by Queen. Queen surround is great, but Bisu is finally going to pull the rest of his units back and hiding behind this choke here. It's going to take them forever, the Zerglings, to get some business done. The first course is already out in the game, but the course is going to run now because we know that the Mutualist is going to be coming up soon. Nice drone drill though, just buying a lot of time for Queen here. 2 Zealots get on high ground, but drones are being pulled at the last minute. Beautiful drone pull. That was really, really amazing. And finally, Scourge is going to be coming through, but Scourge is completely spotted by the Zealots walking through, and one of the Corsairs need to run home. Looks like all of the Corsairs get saved here. A total of 3 Corsairs, I think. Alright, looks like Queen has stabilized the situation a little bit. He's gonna start to make more hatcheries, drone up a little bit, whereas Bisu is gonna transition into Templar Archive. We are seeing +1 weapons upgrade on the air, so the Corsair is gonna have a slight advantage against the Mutualist. 4 Corsairs for the time being, and one more cannon going up in the front. Looks like Queen is investing a lot in the air as well, with a lot of Scourges and Mutualists. I'm not so sure if this is the right decision or not. 4 Zealots still coming through across the map, just baiting out the Mutualists, just forcing the Mutualists to reveal themselves. The 6th hatchery has been planted down, and let's see if Queen is going to reveal his Mutualists or not. Zealot with leg just kicks in. They're going to walk right to the main. I think we have a sunken in place, and the Zealots kind of split up into 2 different groups here, so that's nice. At least one Zealot's going to be able to buy some time here and attacking some of the drones. But that's going to be the end of that Zealot attack. The other Zealot's going to be running home. Now, the error that some Protoss players make in this kind of situation is to waste too many Zealots without doing significant damage. And Bisu needs to think about that. He's got +1 weapons on the Zealot, so that's nice. But what is he going to do about that? Because the economy of his enemy is not disrupted at all. Queen is having a very, very nice, healthy economy. So that is something that we need to think about. In the mid to late game, we're at the 8 minute and 50th second of the game. We're going to be seeing some Archons, investment in Archons. I don't know, man. I don't know about that, because the Mutualist number isn't that high, right? I mean, there's some Scourges and all, but you need to use your cannons to great effect, and we're seeing some kind of dance movement, dogfight in the air by both of the players. But anyways, we're going to be having a major Protoss attack before the arrival of Hydralisk. Just a single Hydralisk in the beginning right now, not much to really do some kind of damage. The courses are not bunched up together, and now they're bunching up together. We're seeing the first of the Protoss major attack in the front here. Nice Archon taking out some of the Scourges, but where's the rest of the ground army? Like 3 Zealot is not enough to do any kind of damage at all. Looks like the Witch is gonna try to go for the harassment at the 11 o'clock position, but it looks like that's going to get thwarted. We already have some cannons in the area. Not good at all. We have Mutualists coming through, and nice stop action by the Corsairs. Mutualists trying to snipe some HTs, but none are in the area, and the Mutualists are going to get surrounded by the Corsairs. I think it looks like a great split up by the Mutualists, losing only 1 Mutualist in the process. Alright, looks like Queen is going to start to amass some ground forces here. More Mutualists flying right to the Corsairs flock. 1 died, the second one died as well, so Queen is not doing so well with the air battles. It's gonna be time for Bisu to start to slip a Dark Templar around just to buy some time, I think. Very nice, interesting situation happening there. One probe building a pylon in the face of two Mutualists and an Overlord and a Zergling. The Protoss army is about to attack now. Of course, it's gonna start to get sniped, but Zealots are in high number, and so many Overlords are falling. 5 or 6 Overlords died in that attack. That Archon is getting targeted upon, and Bisu is gonna take out more Overlords on this other side and completely supply block his enemy. The Archon lives. How the heck does that Boki unit get through the entire Hydralis jungle, man? Anyways, the first HT of the game is gonna be coming out. And Bisu is also going to be looking forward to take his third base. Two Mutualists are still roaming around, looking to snipe or at least prevent the third base from going up. Looks like a lot of Hydralis coming through. Two Mutualists looking to snipe. The Archon's going to finally be able to get home, I think. Where are the HTs? We are not seeing it. The Zealots are hiding on the high ground. So we have a Dark Templar in the area. The Overlord Suite has just completed. Cannons going up. And Bisu is going to try to hold his fort here. Oh my god, so many Overlords get sniped over left and right. I mean, Bisu's use of the Corsairs this entire series has been phenomenal. Dragoons finally coming out now, but I'd like to see more HTs, man. Not Dragoons. I'd like to see a lot of High Templars. Bisu's got a total of 4 High Templars. 130 supply for Bisu, 102 for Queen. And we are going to be officially entering the mid to late game situation here. We're going to be seeing another hatchery being planted in the bottom right of the map, as Queen is going to amass a lot of Hydralis, looking forward to do a major push. But I think the time window has been already exploited here. There is no opening weaknesses for Queen to exploit. Okay, we have Lurkers. So that might change the equation a little bit, because I don't believe I see some observers yet. But anyways, Dragoon range possibly finished already, with the Lurkers going to start to come in. But High Templars is getting ready. This might be a suicidal attack by... oh my god, the Lurkers are walking to their death, and all of the Lurkers died except for the 2 in the back or the 3 in the back. Another storm on that weak Lurkers could be a good attack, and nice observer sees everything. Why is Queen wasting so much army across this bridge, man? He's lost so much Hydralis and Lurkers to try to get into get across the bridge, and Bisu's not even engaging half of his High Templars, just waiting at home so that they can reuse their energy a little bit later. And finally, Bisu transfer his probes towards the 12 o'clock base. We're seeing not yet the hatchery at the bottom right corner of the map. Still on 3 bases by Queen, and investing a lot of forces to move across this bridge, and that was suicidal. Alright, looks like more Hydralis coming through, and we have more storms, and this just allows for Bisu to just morph endless Archons. Finally, Dragoon started to get melted, but still one Archon is buying a lot of time. Bisu's trying to move across the map. I think this is an overcommitment. He's going to cast some nice storms now. One more storm, and taking out a lot of Hydralis. One nice snipe on that HT, but the HT has already wasted its life, so this is not really... Okay, look at that Dragoon just dancing forward and just being bait there, just baiting out those Lurker spine. And Bisu is also trying to move across his map. Maybe Bisu, now it's going to be time for Bisu to kind of move back a little bit, because I think he's kind of overcommitting. +2 weapons and +1 armor on that group of ground army, and of course this gets sniped. And Bisu is making sure his enemy is not allowed to make another base while he goes on and take his own base here. The top right on the map looks like change of angle by Queen. He's gonna try to position a couple of Lurkers here to block the Terran, the Protoss army from advancing, and then attacking on the high ground. We have just a single cannon, but some Zealots are here to intercept, and the attack by Queen is thwarted. Bisu 170 supply, Queen only 100, so the game is not possible to go any much longer, because Queen is so much in deficit with his army compared to his enemy. Looks like Bisu is ready to move across the map. He's gonna cast some storm to clear out the right wing, and then attack with the left wing, but some clumsy army movement from Bisu. What is he doing, Bisu? Okay, looks like he's gonna try to move across this bridge once again. Look at that, how few Zerg units are in the area. I guess there's more Zerg units from behind now. The course they finally go to work here. Some Overlords on the other side could be great work, and some Storms are not so great, attacking some of the Zealot. But now it's just gonna be just a walk over here for Bisu. Bisu is pushing back his enemies so strongly. And yeah, Bisu is all over the place. We're not seeing the kind of multitasking Bisu is exhibiting here for us, because the Korean commentary is not fast enough to follow the action. Zealot They're gonna try to shut down the hatchery at the bottom right of the screen. Bisu's also gonna take another Nexus in the top rep and attacking in the front. Bisu multitasking is phenomenal. He's pushing forward supply-wise. Bisu 160, Queen 50 and blocked. Queen GG and Bisu pulls out the first all-kill of this season and possibly his first ever all-kill in KCM and possibly Protoss' first all-kill in the entire history of KCM. I don't know the history so much, but I know that Protoss sucks balls in this tournament. So anyways, if you like this series, if you like this guy, feel free to buy me coffee. The link is in the video description. Have a good day. Bye-bye.